Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is TsC Talcum, and today I am bringing you a gameplay on Airport. This is a solo game. I ended up getting really pissed off at Far Cry 3 earlier this afternoon. That's why I ended up deciding to jump on Crysis and get a little bit of my frustration out on this game. I am really glad I decided to do that. I've ended up doing some really good games. Unfortunately, I didn't record too many of them, but I did get this one with the Grendel. Now, I stated in one of my other videos that I had hoped to level up this gun and experience it for myself, why these top players who are still in this game are actually using this gun, and I really can understand why. I don't have all the attachments for the gun quite yet. I only have the foregrip and the red dot, and during the time that this video was taken, the only attachment that I had was the red dot, so I'm still trying to get used to the gun, trying to get used to how it jumps, and get an overall feel for the firing rate. But once I do, I must say it will probably be one of my favorite long-range guns. I actually only decided to give this gun a shot today because of the fact that I wasn't getting any long range with the mic. I realized that it really is a more short-ranged gun. It really doesn't belong in some of these longer distances, so I decided to get some games with the Grendel, give it a shot for these longer distances, and I was quite impressed. The first game that I ended up bringing it out for, I only had the iron sights, and I had a pretty good score. I don't remember what it is, and like I said, I did not capture too many of my videos today. I really didn't feel like capping today. I just happened to get a couple of good games. I enjoy this map, and it was kind of an experiment, so thankfully I did as good as I did. And the attachments or perk modules that I'm using at the moment are maneuverability, weapon pro, and retriever. I will always be using retriever. It's not because it takes one less kill to get your kill streak. I personally really don't care about that. The benefit is, for me, I'm not a traditional Crysis player. I am not actually used to even going to collect a dog tag or anything of the like to get my kill streak up there. I personally find that just stupid, so that's why I use retriever, and it's really the only reason for it. Weapon pro, especially with a gun like this with the burst fire and low ammunition, I like the fact that I can aim in quicker, I can reload faster, and I can also switch to my pistol quicker. For me, that is an absolute must-have. You can see in several of my games where I like to use the pistol. If I'm in a tight situation, that is my go-to weapon. If I'm out of ammo for my primary. So, being able to switch almost simultaneously when I'm out of ammo or if I'm in a tight situation has to be there, especially on a gun that has such a small clip, and I'm really not used to how it fires and its kill times. I might end up not using the weapon pro on it if I find it really makes a difference with either of its barrel attachments. Right here I'm only using the red dot, so it still has more of a jump than it would even with the foregrip on it. I'm not sure what game I get the foregrip in, but I only played maybe 1 or 2 matches with the foregrip earlier, and I definitely could see a major difference in its accuracy. I enjoyed it a lot more. But anyways, a little bit on to other things. I will more than likely be playing a lot more Crysis for you and putting up more gameplay for you guys of Crysis. The reason why I haven't really been on Crysis for a while now is other than getting sick of the game. I also started playing Far Cry 3 with my team. One of the current teams on Far Cry 3 wanted to play us in a clan match to see if they could beat us or not. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if that match will be happening. There's been a lot of problems trying to correlate between both teams. People on both sides aren't on when the other side is ready. And overall, there's a lot of bad blood. Or at least it seems like some bad blood in between the two clans. So I'm not sure that will be a happening game. If it does happen, I will be definitely recording it, and I will throw it up on YouTube. I cannot promise that I will have a commentary on it. Far Cry games are notorious for being very long and slow and kind of boring. So I really don't want to be uploading too many games of Far Cry unless it's very short or jam-packed, full of constant action. But hopefully this clan match happens, and it happens soon, because I'm getting sick of Far Cry. You really cannot complain about Crysis 3 servers until you have experienced Far Cry servers. Far Cry servers have people constantly bouncing up and down across the map due to lag, and various amounts of games will have a player on your team and even possibly the other team. There will be a kid invisible, so you will die if they shoot you. You will not be able to protect yourself if they're shooting you, and it comes up and says that you committed suicide. So that being said, and on top of that, your game freezes all the fucking time. So that being said, I'm really starting to get sick and tired of that game, and I just want to stop playing it. Unfortunately, I can't at the moment while the team is still playing it. You know, I'm not going to be a dick to my clanmates. At least when I quit the game, I was one of our best players. If not our best player, I don't mean to brag, but I can't just leave my team out there to get slaughtered. So, and another problem with that game is it has absolutely horrible gun balance. Before I left, the dominant gun was a gun called the F1. It's sort of like the Grendel on rapid fire for Crysis, and that was the dominant gun. Now, the other dominant gun was a gun called the BZ, and the problem with that gun is, especially now, since the newest patch has come out for Far Cry, is if you have the right attachments and a couple of other scenarios, it's a 2-shot kill, whereas every other gun will take quite a bit more shots, even if it's got similar attachments or killing power. It's just crazy, and all you don't even have to aim in with the gun. All you do is go around and spray unaimed. It's really ruined the game. And the other combination you use with it is, because Far Cry 3 is so laggy, you constantly are jumping, and what that ends up doing is it lags Far Cry's servers. So I should be getting more Crysis 3 gameplay up for you guys soon, but this game is over. I go 38-7-2. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be bringing you guys some more gameplay here soon. And this is TsC Talcum. Have a good day, guys.